Welcome to the round 9 of the Star Mazda Championship presented by Goodyear. I'm here with today's winner, Tristian Vautier. Tristian, let's back up and get to the early part of the weekend and qualifying. A hell of a battle. It was leapfrogging left and right. Can you walk us through it a little bit?
Yeah, it was very, very exciting qualifying. It was great. I mean, everyone was so close, and Tim was telling me, "You're P3, but there's nothing. Keep pushing, keep pushing." And I finally managed to put a really good lap together, but it was really close. I mean, it was nothing. I think we were top 3 was in 500 or 600, which was really, really close. So yeah, the battle was really tight all weekend. We started off very strong yesterday in practice 1, but then everybody started to catch up and work really hard to catch us up. And the hard part was to try and keep it up our speed, but we managed to do it until the race. So it's good. It's a good weekend.
Now, you had a newcomer sitting off pole with Gustavo Menezes. Now, he's a new guy that hasn't been battling with you, so kind of an unknown driver. Was that bothering you at all for the start of the race?
No, not much. I just focused on my start and just have a good clutch release and everything, and try to pull away as early as I could. So I didn't really focus on who was behind me. I just tried to focus on my job.
Excellent. Well, you did a hell of a job as far as being able to create a gap. It wasn't a huge gap, but you know, a 2-second gap is pretty big. Can you tell us a little bit more about the gap with Connor, who ended up finishing second? It looked like he was able to gain a little bit of speed or close the gap towards the end of the race. Was that something that you were maintaining, or did he play something different with the tires? What can you tell us?
Yeah, I think we had a kind of different strategy. I think my car and everything was a bit faster at the start of the race, then dropped a bit more than his. It was a bit slower than us at the start of the race, then stayed a little more consistent. I tried to push very early in the race to make the gap and get the point for fastest lap, and then hold on, and it worked. I mean, it was you know, it's always a question of laps. I was counting the laps in the car to see what was going on, but our strategy worked today, so it was cool.
Okay, now with the race went green to checkered with only a couple of local course yellows or local corner yellows. So you got to play a little bit with traffic, but can you tell us a little bit how that played into the race?
We catch, I think, 2 cars. Yeah, 2 cars. So it was, you know, I had a bit of a gap before traffic, and I tried to make, you know, to make good moves and not lose time behind the lapped cars. So it went well today, so it's cool. I think I just maintained my gap in traffic, so not a lot happened in traffic this race.
Okay, well, you came into this weekend with a 13 point lead, and now you're walking away with gaining 6 more, so you now have a 19 point lead. We've got kind of a unique last 2 races that are happening now. 19 points is really half of what you can win, 44 points being for a win. But we're now going into another street course race, and out of the 3 street courses that we've had, Connor DeFilippe in P2 now in the championship has beaten you twice on the road course, and you've got 1 win of the last race at Trois-Rivières. How is this playing in your mind going into the last 2 races?
You know, it was really tight on all the street courses. I mean, we got 2 poles. You know, he got 2 wins. We got 1, but I mean, Three Rivers was kind of, we were better in the first race. Then the second race, they made maybe better calls than us and had a bit of a better pace. But I'm not looking back to this race. It's just focusing on the next one. We have, I think, 3 or 4 days to prepare it, and I'm staying with Rick for a few days before the race, and we're gonna think about it and do our best to have a good car when we hit the track.
Well, of all the drivers in the championship, you've put yourself at the best possible position. So good luck on the last 2 races, and let's see if you can pull it off.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.